It was late at night. In a heavily guarded mansion on the outskirts of the city, a group of top politicians sat around a long glass table. They were not smiling. Some tapped their fingers impatiently. Others just stared at the phones on the table. Then the phone rang. It wasn't an ordinary call. It was their call. From the other end came a cold, slow voice. The voice of the witches they had relied on for years for power and influence. "You are losing ground," the voice said. "A man of God is disturbing us. Apostle Johnson Suleman. He is shaking the kingdom we built. If you want to keep your positions, your wealth, your power, you must bring him down. Use your influence. Use your politics. But remove him and his church." The line went dead. The room was silent. Every man there knew, when the witches gave an instruction, you either obeyed or you paid dearly. By morning, the politicians were moving fast. They didn't come with guns. They came with paperwork. They began making calls, pulling strings, arranging meetings. Within days, a plan was on the table. Omega Fire Ministry would be demolished for violating city codes. It was the perfect plan. Everything would look legal. No one would suspect the real reason. The documents were signed. Officials were bribed. Dates were set. But far away, in his office late at night, Apostle Johnson Suleman was praying. Suddenly, he felt something shift in his spirit. A deep, heavy warning. "Lord," he whispered, "what is happening?" And the Lord spoke clearly. "They have set a political trap for you. They will come for your ministry. But fear not. I will fight for you." The apostle didn't call a press conference. He didn't shout about it on social media. He went into deep prayer. He fasted. He gathered his pastors quietly and told them to pray for the church without stopping. If this story is blessing you so far, don't forget to subscribe so you never miss powerful faith-building stories like this one. On the appointed day, government vehicles rolled into the street leading to Omega Fire Ministry. City officials stepped out, holding their papers of demolition. Bulldozers waited at the corner. Police officers formed a line at the gate. But just as they were about to walk in, something unexpected happened. A sudden wind swept through the street, lifting dust into the air. The papers flew out of the officials' hands, scattered by the wind. Some officers felt an overwhelming fear in their hearts, an unexplainable heaviness, as if someone unseen was watching. One of the senior officials suddenly shouted, "Stop! We can't do this." He turned to his men. "Everyone, back to the vehicles." Within minutes, the street was empty again. The demolition never happened. Back in their hidden coven, the witches felt the failure instantly. They raged in anger, screaming at the politicians over the phone. "You have failed. You were warned. Do you know what this means for you?" The politicians were terrified. They had never disobeyed before, but this time, it wasn't their choice. They knew they had faced something greater than witchcraft. They had faced the hand of the living God. Unable to sleep that night, the leader of the political group sent a message to Apostle Johnson Suleman. By the next morning, they were sitting face to face. The man's voice shook as he spoke. "We were sent to destroy you, but something stopped us. Your God is real. Tell us how to follow him." And right there, the apostle prayed with them. Some of those same politicians later came to the church, not in secret but in public, to declare that they had turned their lives to Christ. Omega Fire Ministry remained standing. The congregation grew larger, and the apostle often reminded his people, when you are covered by God, no power, political or spiritual, can bring you down. The same people who came to destroy you will one day stand to defend you. If this story inspired your faith, click subscribe now and join us every week for more powerful true life inspired stories that will bless your soul. God bless you.